Hello developers, let's start developing. Today we will be continuing with the day 3 of the Advent of Code 2023 because I have a suspicion that we only have some kind of a small off by one error. This thing of matrix kind of spatial location things are quite prone to those kind of small issues and small problems that don't happen always, and when they happen in an AAA game, we call them kind of glitches or things like that. But they do tend to happen a lot. And they're quite tricky to debug. So what I will do, I will actually write a lot of stuff to the console. I will actually say, okay, now we're checking potential gear. And we have one big trick up our sleeve, but one big help, because it said that once more the answer is too low, which means that most likely we are again not adding some gear that we're supposed to add. So here I will say console.log found, something like that. Found part with that value. Well, I don't really care about the value. I care that this is top left. Yeah, top left. And I'm adding two spaces here so that this will be nicely grouped. Top right, bottom left, bottom right. And I might actually, since most likely we will have this situation, I will move top between top right and top left. And it's here that we're gonna say what? At top. So we're gonna do the same thing as bottom. Note that since we don't have any vertical numbers, the numbers will be either across top or across bottom. We will never have a case when we have across left or across right. So we can just say, oh, we need to look here, and we need to look here. I cannot B, it's L. I totally hate this kind of one level variables, and now we can say the log actually, we don't have that. We need that. It's not going to be too much, but I do need an else. Found for non-gear. Ignoring. Let's see what happens. And I will just say, give me the data inside the debug file. For the small input, it's not going to be obvious. We can actually look at it directly inside the console, but will want to reuse this for the big input. So that's done, and now we have a debug.txt here that says we found part at top left and we found 35 at bottom left and found two parts. And then we had the 617 at left and 617 at right. This is definitely not possible. 617 is on the left and it's definitely not on the right. First of all, it's not on the right. Second of all, it's not possible to have a single gear that's on the left and on the right at the same time. Let's see the code. and I can already see some of you screaming. Well, the good thing is not an off by one error, it's an off by two error. So I will just comment out all of these consoles and run the code for the big input directly. Well, we know that it will run for the small input correctly because it already did. That thing definitely had a single thing, so it's not a problem. But if we have a situation when we have number, gear, number, which we might have in the big input, this would have given us the wrong way because it's looking at the left and it thinks that it's looking at the right. Yeah, here it is. We would have said that this is 201 because we would have checked the 1 and we would have checked the 0 and found this twice instead of finding this one and finding this one. Yeah, let's do that. I'm not even gonna debug it. I'm gonna just leave it running because I'm somewhat confident that it is correct. So we have our results back and it seems that we had quite a lot of them because now it's 73 million. And let's see if this helps us. Of course it does, because we had a silly off by... Actually, it was supposed to be +1 and it was -2, so it's an off by 3 error, which is not a thing that happens often, but you can see that we did solve day 3, which is a great news. So that's all for now. We'll see each other when we are solving day 4.